Hello, friend. So today, um, I looked at like three different websites or YouTube channels, and they all basically have the same message that our 3D reality is really just a hologram. So I guess that was the message Spirit wants me to have today, that to remember that what we see is really just energy, a hologram, a holographic projection. Which makes it easier for me to not be emotionally attached or entrenched. Um, like a lot of people, there are a lot of things in my physical 3D reality I'd like to change or eliminate. And one of my mentors is really encouraging me to be in the space of moving towards something rather than moving away from wanting to flee that flight part of the fight, flight, freeze response. I realize so many of my decisions have been from that space of wanting to flee, escape. Um, and I want to create from a space of moving towards creating from my true authentic self. And I was really sitting with spirit and asking, oh, how can I do that? How can I really be in a space of moving towards? Like that was my prayer yesterday. And then today I got these three different messages from three different people, like it's all a hologram. And I was like, oh, that was the answer to my prayer. That just remember that it's a holographic projection of energy and past energetic patterns, frequencies, but it can change at any moment as I change my frequency. And then it's only a matter of time before the physical becomes a different holographic projection. I hope that makes sense. And I'm not really good at like explaining the quantum physics part of it. I don't totally understand the mechanics of it, to be completely honest. But if you want to look at it, one of them was Joe Dispenza. He has a lot of stuff on that, so check his stuff out. Um, a lot of his stuff goes right over my head, just to be completely honest. But I do like his vibe, his frequency. So who knows? Maybe one day I'll actually go to one of his like week-long retreats or something. Um, and I haven't done his meditations very consistently. Like I've done them off and on here and there. But maybe I'll commit to doing one this month for the next 30 days and let you know how it goes. Uh, hmm. So yeah, I mean it's a wild concept, right? Like to think that like everything we see is just energy and motion, like everything that's solid matter is really just energy moving at a slower uh, frequency, but it all comes from the quantum. Like so many metaphysics or metaphysical folks talk about like how it starts as an idea in the field and it's vibrating at this high, fast moving frequency. But then as it comes into form, that energy slows down so that it can become physical matter. So it can be like the chair you sit on or the bed you go to sleep in or the table that you sit at. But at the quantum level, the energetic level, the table is just like a holographic energetic projection, and we need it. And but it has to slow down. Like one of the things he was talking about in the lecture I watched was that we need separation in order to have time. That in order to move from one point to another, there has to be a physical space and separation in order to move from point A to point B. So like that separation is what creates our experience of time. And I don't know if that makes sense. Like I'm still trying to wrap my head around the idea. And if someone can explain it better, please feel free to put it down in the comments below. Or if you have a resource that like makes it easier to contemplate. But it does make it easier for me to just look at the things that I'm not like in love with, to just be like, okay, it's just a hologram. Like, don't freak out about it. Because, like, energy, at the end of the day, like, when I remember, it's just energy. Like, it's easier to allow it to change. Like, if I can change on the inside how I feel about something, then it can eventually change what I experience in the physical, in the 3D. Like, how cool is that? Like, really, like, how cool is that when you really stop to think about it? And I'm just gonna keep playing with that, and I'll let you know how it goes. And if you have been playing with it, or if you want to take it on, let me know. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And but that's what I got for today. And peace and love to you. And may you always honor the light within you.